Hello everybody, welcome back to the show, and I want to continue where I left off last time, working my way towards building a powered Enderman spawner. So let's look at what we need in order to make the powered spawner. So we need some electrical steel, a machine chassis, looks like pretty much any kind of a head, 2 vibrant crystals, and a FrankenZombie. Dun dun dun, FrankenZombie sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? So I think I made some of this stuff already. Yes, I already have the 2 vibrant crystals. I actually have 3 more vibrant crystals. I made a bunch of them for some reason, and I do not remember why. I'm not going to use the Enderman head I have in my inventory because it took me way too long to get that. So I'm just going to take one of those heads there. And I've been turning this electrical steel into... Oh, I've got some electrical steel there. So I need 4 electrical steel. Now, the machine chassis. That's a basic capacitor, which is a battery, gold ingot, and molten redstone. So let's go ahead and make that real quick. I need some battery alloy. And battery alloy is easy to make. It is 4 lead and an antimony. 1, 2, 3, 4. Antimony, and I need some tin while I'm here, and 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might have got too many. 2 redstone. 2 redstone. There we go. So in the alloy smelter, we put in the antimony and the lead. That will turn into battery alloy. And here we'll cook up tin first and then some gold. We're going to turn the tin into some wires like that. And I'm going to need some rubber sheets. Do I have rubber sheets? Rubber sheets. When I hear rubber sheets, I think of the kind of rubber sheets that kids need on their bed when they have accidents at night, which is probably not the best thing to think about. Okay, so we're going to turn these tin wires into tin cables, like so. Easy peasy. We've got 2 battery alloy plates, and put the rest of the battery alloy in there. So 2 plates, like so. And 1 tin cable will give me a battery. Good. And then we go to an assembler. So the battery and the gold ingot. And then we need to turn the redstone into a fluid, which will automatically go in here and turn this into a basic capacitor. Perfect. So then we need 4 steel and 4 iron fences. Do I have iron fences already? I do, or iron bars. Sorry, iron bars. And 4 steel. So that will give me enough to make this machine chassis. Perfect. Okay. The FrankenZombie. Now that is made in the soul binder. And first I'm going to need a Z-Logic controller, and that is made in the slice and splice, and it's done like this. I need a zombie head, 2 solarium, 2 silicon plates, and a redstone. So I have some silicon here. We'll throw that into the bending machine to turn that into silicon plates. And solarium is made from soul sand. I need 2 soul sand, and I need 2 gold. So we'll take out 2 gold. And first we need to cook this gold dust. I need yet another zombie head. So let me go grab one of those from here. And I need a redstone. So redstone, okay. Now once the gold is cooked up, we go into the alloy smelter and combine that with soul sand, and that will turn into the solarium. So we can take our silicon plates out like so, and solarium. Good. So we put that into the slice and splice, and oh, I've already made a Z-Logic controller. Oh well, I'll make another one. You can shift click these and they'll automatically go into the right spots. They'll start getting made. You do have to have an axe and some shears. These will take durability damage each time you make something, but this will make the Z-Logic controller. As you can see there. So Now, to make a FrankenZombie, I've got to combine that in a soul binder with a soul vial containing a zombie. That's going to be a piece of cake. Now, the soul vial, I've already got one somewhere. Unless I accidentally got rid of it, which is a possibility. Let me see. If I have it, it'll be, oops, in this brown. I don't see it there. So I may have accidentally got rid of it. But no biggie. A soul vial is actually easy to make. It is 1 solarium and 3 of the fused quartz. And the fused quartz is nether quartz and glass dust. So what we do here, actually, do I have fused quartz? I've already got some. Ah, lucky me. 1, 2, 3. But basically what you'll do on this is you have to cook sand into glass. Then you put glass into the macerator that'll give you the glass dust. And then you combine that in the alloy smelter with some nether quartz. And so it's fairly simple to make. But we need to make 1 more solarium. So soul sand, and I'm running out of inventory space. Not a big surprise. And get some gold, like so. And once more, cook the gold into an ingot, like that. And ingot, or gold and soul sand in the alloy smelter will give you solarium. Perfect. And so solarium goes like this, and quartz like this, and that will give you a soul vial. Now, the soul vial by itself, well, I mean, you can use the soul vial to work as kind of like the golden lasso, or the from Mine Factory Reloaded, the oh, I can't remember what they're called. The safari net. The safari net. Okay, so you can right click on a mob, boop, and it will go into the soul vial. So you can see I have a sheep, and it even retains its health and what color it is. Right click it on the ground and it will come right back out. So that's how it works. It's pretty simple to use. We need a zombie. So if I head downstairs to a place where I have a zombie spawner that I have been using to gather some experience. And I'm going to need experience as well, because if we go back to the spawner recipe, for this you will see that this actually costs 10 levels. Enchantment costs 10. That means 10 levels. I'm pretty sure that means 10 levels. So I actually need to remember, first of all, where that silly zombie spawner is. I believe it's over here. Dooba-dooba-doop-doo, dooba-doop-doo. Nope, nope, go this way. And take a left and go straight. No. Yes, go straight. Yes, I need better mapping skills. Okay, so there is a zombie spawner there. And as I said, I've been using this as just sort of a easy way to make some experience points. So if I can get these zombies to spawn. Hello, zombies. Hello, zombies. Zombies? You spawn now? I better not accidentally have this thing on peaceful. I don't. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay, so take the soul vial and same thing, right click on them, boop, and it will capture, as you can see, a soul vial with a zombie. So I do need 10 levels in order to get it to work, so I will get some 10 levels real quick, and then we will see the soul binder in action. There is an enchantment called XP Boost, and I don't know what mod adds that enchantment. It does seem to do something. I haven't done any like real tests on it, but just empirically speaking, it does seem like I get a little bit more experience. So getting up to 10 levels was not difficult at all. But now we go to our soul binder and we put in our Z-Logic controller and our soul vial, And then again, it needs 10 levels. You hit this button, it takes it straight out of your, out of yourself, like that. And then we will see it running. It did say it needed 100,000 RF, so it does require quite a bit of RF. No biggie. We have plenty of power. There it is, and this should start filling up again. Good. And you can see you get your soul vial back, which is nice, of course. And then there is our FrankenZombie. So we don't lose the soul vial, meaning we can use it over and over and over again, which is why I know I had one before. I just don't remember. I just don't know what happened to it. Let me dump out some zombie brains and some zombie flesh, like so. And so now I should be able to make powered spawner. Here we go. Ta-da! Powered spawner. Now, just to test this as well, make sure it will run on GregTech EU power. Real quick, just go like that. And yes, it is filling up with power. Perfect. So that is a very good sign. So let's take you off of there because that's obviously not where you are going to go. Now, when you have the powered spawner, the next thing you need to do is you need to put in what kind of monster you want it to spawn. And the way you do that is by getting a broken real spawner, if you will. Now, well, I'm just going to go ahead and try this. I can't remember if anything you break the spawner with will cause the spawner to drop, or if you need to use the EnderIO pickaxe to make the spawner drop. So I've got a cave spider spawner here, and I'm not going to really use it for anything. So I'm just going to use the GregTech pickaxe. Break it. Oh, it's not going to break with the pickaxe, with the GregTech pickaxe. Well, that's an interesting thing that I didn't know about. So we'll put you away. What about the drill? Where's my drill? What happened to my drill? Did I lose my drill? Are you kidding me? Is my drill gone? Huh. I don't know where my drill is. Oh, there it is. Man, I've got some... I gotta clean out my inventory. Holy moly. Okay, let's try the drill. The drill does not work either. I mean, it's making a thing in it, but that's just as if I was just hitting it by hand. Well, maybe it's a little bit more than that. All right, well, I do have a diamond pickaxe. It's still a GregTech pickaxe. Let's see if this does anything. Oops. No. Well, that's mildly distressing. Okay, well, not a problem. I will just make the EnderIO pickaxe, and then I won't have to worry about it. So, let's go see what we need to make that happen. So, the dark pickaxe, I think it's called. Yep. And we're going to need 3 of the dark steel ingots and 2 sticks. I think I should have sticks. And I've been cooking up some dark steel ingots, so I need 3 of those. One of them has to be in a plate form, so we'll stick that in the bending machine. Boop, just like so. And, oops, we'll come over here and make, was it like this? I don't even remember. But 3 pieces of dark steel and 2 sticks. And let's check the recipe again. Oh, the file on one side, the hammer on the other. Okay, so there's the dark picks. Dark pick. And we can do the empowering of it and all of that. I think I do want to empower it. So, and I've got a vibrant crystal ready to go. Oh, that's why I made the extra vibrant crystals, because I was going to use them to empower the armor when I made it. That's what I was doing. But that's okay. Let me go get 10 levels. And dark pick and 1 vibrant crystal and 10 levels will give me the empowered dark pick. And let's see. So you can see it gives me +2 efficiency when powered and plus 50 efficiency when breaking obsidian, but it does use 10,000 RF to break obsidian. So these things are nice to go mine up obsidian with if you need to. So yeah, so let me go ahead and give it some power, like so. There we go. Good. And let's go back down and see about getting that spawner. Run downstairs, see what's there. It's a monster under the stairs. Okay, we're going to mine this up. Boy, why is it taking so long to break? Maybe it just takes this long to break. Maybe I could have done it with the GregTech. With a GregTech axe. Just seems like it takes a long time. Maybe it's just, that's the way it is. Okay, whatever. I have a broken spawner. I've got a dark pickaxe. Maybe I didn't need to make it, but such is life. It's not going to kill me to have it. Other than the fact that I used up 3 precious dark steel. But anyway, now we have the broken spawner. Now, in order to... Now this is a broken cave spider spawner. So if I combine a powered spawner with this spawner, you can see I end up with a cave spider spawner, which of course is not what I want. I want an Enderman spawner. So what you have to do at this point is turn this broken spawner into an Enderman spawner. And of course, because things have to be difficult, the way I need to do that is to capture an Enderman in the soul vial. And once I have that captured, I can use the soul binder and 2.5 million RF. Holy moly. But this will convert the spawner into whatever type of creature I have in the soul vial. In this case, I'm going to do that with an Enderman spawner. So I need to find Enderman and capture one in the soul vial. So I made this sort of really bad mob spawning area over here when I was getting frustrated hunting Endermen. And what spawned over there? I can't even see. Looks like a bunch of creepers. Anyway, I'm going to wait until I get myself an Enderman. Come here, my pretty. Haha, gotcha. Now, we need to use this soul binder here, and we'll put the Enderman vial there and the broken spawner there. And 15 levels, like so. And that will work its way towards making that broken spawner into a broken spawner for Enderman. It will actually use up quite a bit of power as well. And that's okay, it's going to take some time, but you may have noticed that when I put this powered spawner in the anvil, it required 30 levels to turn it into the proper thing. So I'm actually going to go out and work on gathering 30 levels. Okay, the process is done. And again, you get the soul vial back, and as you can see, the broken spawner is now an Enderman broken spawner. And so then we should be able to go over to the anvil, powered spawner, broken spawner with Enderman, turns this into a powered spawner configured for Enderman. Nice. Now I just have to build a spawning chamber for it. Where will I do that? This is a good spot. So I've put down the powered spawner here, and it is set up to activate with the redstone signal, which is why I have this lever on the front of it so I can turn it on and off. It does use 1600 RF per tick. Holy moly. Now, Jason McRae has told me that the conversion rate is 3.6. So 1600 RF per tick is equivalent to 444 EU per tick. And that's a lot. I mean, there's just no denying it. That's a lot of EU per tick. So what I've done is I have made a high voltage battery buffer to supply power to the powered spawner. And I'm using 4 large sodium batteries for that. primarily because I'm out of lithium, and so I cannot make lithium batteries, and I've done some searching, but I haven't found a new lithium vein yet, so kind of out of luck. And the power is coming in actually from the nuclear power that I have. Now, I have a wireless transmitter here that's attached to the side. This here is a energy detector that will tell whether or not this battery buffer is full. When it's full, it's on an inverted state, so when it's full, it sends no signal and basically turns the nuclear reactors off. So here are the nuclear reactors, if you remember, and I'm not doing anything incredibly special with these quad thorium fuel rods with some overclocked heat vents. This is probably not even the best way to use a nuclear reactor. Once I got to the oil was generating much more power for me, so I kind of abandoned this. But I think this will be okay for the purposes of just running that spawner whenever I need it to run. And I can still turn it on and off manually with that lever there. But let's go back over here and see how this works. If it does work, it should work. So basically turn it on and it will start going, and you can see there's a progress bar here. It's not super fast. Now I can add capacitors, which will speed up how often it spawns, but it will also use up a lot more power. As you can see here, this is staying fairly steady, and that's a good thing. If we look at the battery buffer itself, if I can get up there, the battery buffer is staying charged up as well, so that's a good thing. Let's go check out the nuclear power, because it should be running. Yep, I can hear it. Yeah, so you can see these are running, and then they shut off whenever the signal from the battery buffer above the powered spawner tells it that it is full of power. So you can see it's sending a signal right now. If I shut off the spawner, you can see that it will shut off as well. So that's good, and now I can kill Endermen. They can't teleport away once I hit them one time, thanks to the power of the Ender sword here. And I can do this, and this is just a 2-block tall, so they can't get out. So I can run in, hit one, and then wait for it, and then it'll keep coming at me, and then I can just bash it until it dies. And so this is a good way for me to get Ender Pearls and Enderman Head, as well as experience points. So you can see I just got another Enderman Head there, as well as all of the Ender Pearls that I am receiving. Ooh, and that one hit me because I stayed in, which I shouldn't have stayed in there. Perfect. And when I'm not using it, I can turn it off. And I am not interested in making this into some type of an automatic farm, in case anybody is going to ask about that. I'm not interested in making an automatic farm. That's why there's no automatic killing. There's no, automate, that's why I don't mind having a lever here to turn it on and off, because I am going to use it manually. It's not something that I'm considering to be using as an automatic type of a thing. Now, that being said, I wasn't sure if Ender Pearls could be used. Where is the... No, I don't see it. I was wondering whether or not Ender Pearls could be used in the magic energy generator. If they could, then obviously this would make for a great way to power that. But yeah, I think that is good the way it is. I don't need it to spawn great numbers, so I don't mind the slowness of it for now. If I get annoyed with it, I can throw in a capacitor upgrade and see how well that works. But for now, I think that's okay, and I've got to remember to not look at them, because yeah, that's not ideal. Obviously, there is the flaw that if you look at them, it will become a bad deal. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so that is going to do it for this episode. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you would like to say hi, please leave me a message in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.